What's up, everybody? It's a Monday. It's a Monday night. We're starting over. Didn't get to stream all week, but dang, last week was really fun. If you were with us last week, thank you for hanging out with us. It was fantastically fun. We back a brand new week, and we're back to the nightly schedule for at least 4 weeks. So hope you're having good time already. Let's see what we got in the chat. James said it's going to be live. Yes, sir. It's completely live. Stardust, man. Carlos Montalvo, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Western Mass in the house. What's up? Metal Mark says it's too damn cold here for shorts and sleeves. Hey, man. It's going to get that cold. Tonight's going to be like 39 around here. So I'm going to bust out the old sweatpants tonight for sure. Donald James in the house. 7 months member. You rock, Donald. Good to see you, buddy. Did you get my email by the chance? I sent you one, but I never heard back. I hope you're doing okay, buddy. It's good to see you. Brody, the Super Shredder in the house. What's up, Brody? Great to see you, buddy. Thank you, Donald. Zahid Gusick, hello to you. Brody said he just finished dinner. That's what's up. We just finished dinner, too. It's actually more than usual tonight for me. I'm hungry. Adu Faraz, thank you, buddy. Absolutely, Brody. Kyle in the house. What's up, dude? Reference Frame Cold chilling. How you doing, buddy? Mark says, guess what band I get to see live this week? I'm going to say Love Bites. I'm going to guess Love Bites. I hope so. Let's see. Brody, you're quite welcome, buddy. That was fun, you know. Although Zoom sucks, but that was fun either way. I think I got a better idea for next time because I don't need to do what I needed to do. Well, I got a better idea next time. I'll let you know. Our Pit talking about Flood Soul. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. Derail's in the house. Happy Monday, Derail. How you doing, buddy? He's on the highway to hell. That's right. Mo Jahan Garad, man, brother, thanks for that super chat, man. That's a big super chat. A humble pie. I couldn't even tell you. I've heard of the band. I couldn't even tell you. One song. Can you tell me a song, buddy? I'll check it out, man. I'll give it a listen for you. But yeah, I appreciate that, Mo. That's amazing, brother. But yeah, humble pie. I can't even tell you. I probably heard a song in passing, but let me know of one, man. Metal Mark says Love Bites. I was right. That's awesome. And I did see that video you told me to watch, Mark, the piano version. That was insane. That young lady is immensely talented. There's no doubt. Immensely talented. True that West AGW said, let's play it. We got you, brother. We got you. Eduardo Perez from Chile. Great to see you, man. Mo says, I can't tell you all. Nothing to thank me for. I'll look it up, brother. I'll look it up for you, man. Christopher says, Humble Pie, 30 Days in the Hole. I thought they had a really big hit. That doesn't sound familiar to me, that one. We'll think about it. We'll take some deeper looks into it. I will definitely check it out. I know they had some hits. They had a hit or two back in the day. I have to think about that. I'm sure I'll Google it here in a minute. But at the moment, we're warming up because I am cold. So let's warm it up. up. We getting warmed up here for sure. Oh man, it sucks not playing guitar for a couple days anymore. You know, I didn't play it all over the weekend because I was a little busier than usual for my job. But I tried to play it just a tiny bit earlier, just to get going, just to get some warmth in there. Let's see. Moses Red Hot Mama. Why is that? That doesn't sound familiar to me either. I'm gonna look this up here. Once I get these warm-ups done, I'm gonna look those up. Don says if it's for the interface referral, I got that email. It's in my backpack. And no, that's for something different, buddy. I sent something else. But no problem. Mel Mark says love bites are as good as you see them on YouTube, but seeing them perform is incredible. I would bet, dude. Yeah, they're all amazing. Christopher says is Steve Marriott was very underrated. I don't know. I don't know much about him. Western Mass, hell, heck yeah, man. Like the stream. Manuel, good to see you. Laurel sent some jewels up in here. Thank you, Laurel. Thank you. SCU, appreciate that, buddy. And thank you so much there, SCU. Jay says, do you have any videos explaining your technique, bro? You shred and tastefully as well. Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah. On my channel, I have a couple instructional videos that can help you. One is for sure is the exercise that every guitar player should know. That is a really great exercise that I used and created when I started playing guitar again a couple years back. Then I have a bending exercise that's pretty cool as well. Really help you get those bends up there. Let's see. Okay, Laurel said that was a System of a Down reference. I was like, what is that? Chris says, Rick in the mother effing house. Yo, what's up, Chris? Great to see you, buddy. Ticked off in the house. He says, hello, Rick. I had to give a like and say hello. Have a great night, buddy. Thanks for hanging. Lisa in the house. How you doing, Lisa? Vanessa Becerra, good to see you again. It's been a minute. How you been? Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Lisa. Thanks, Ticked Off. Anti-Skeletor, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Metal Mark says a Rising Force shirt. Don't remember seeing that one. Yeah, I've been buying shirts left and right, man. I got a whole bunch more. But yeah, I've been trying to wear something different every night. You know, I'm trying to get like 30 days of shirts. That's what's up. Laura said I've been practicing as hard as I should have been. I've got a lot of catch-ups. Oh yeah, there's always practice to do. Trust me. Chris, oh no, watch out for Sarah. Watch out for Sarah. You gotta watch out for her. Poor Chris, man. I think someone's trolling you, bro. Someone's trying to catfish you. Anyway, we gotta warm up. Here's a nice ripping one. lot better right there, so that's good stuff. All right. Let's see. New 1010 is coming up next. We're going to slow it down just a touch. New 1010 is always a nice one to play. So we're going to get that loaded up. If I can find it. There it is. All right, I got a lot of great people hanging out. A lot of comments so far. Appreciate all the comments and every single one of you hanging out with me tonight. I truly, truly appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Chris. Laurel says, can I have a permission to mimic that? You could try. Western Mass knows we shred. What says, heel no. Heel no. Heel nah. Okay. Work on your pronunciations and typing, I guess. I'm not sure what that means. Perhaps English not your first language. I understand. Donald says, Rick busting out the gate smoking. You know how we do, brother. Philip Barboza, thank you, man. Vendetta, appreciate that. Thank you. Mark Andre in the house. How you doing, Mark? Linda Clayton, hello to you. Thank you, Lisa. Zahid Guzik, thank you, buddy. Tatsuki Orano, he says, you're the best. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you here. Western Mass, like, what? I know. Juji in the house. Juji, it was a great weekend mostly. A little busier than usual, but nothing I couldn't handle, of course. But I'm not on call anymore for another 4 weeks, so that's the best part. Tatsuki Orano, thank you, my friend. C. Steven House, thank you, buddy. What's it? He said he knew he shouldn't have smoked that stuff. Yeah, you gotta watch out for drugs, man. Be responsible, man. Be an adult. Don't smoke don't smoke that stuff. Bad news for you, man. It's bad for your health. Nova Manny says they say work with what you have, and he certainly does. That's true, Nova and Manny. Chris in the house, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you tonight. Otto asks, do you compose the backing tracks you're playing with? I certainly do, my friend. Every single one of them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nug Kid, thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Grandpa Wuji, thank you, sir. Good to see you. Jason Dutra, thank you, bro. Western says, Rick, have you ever heard of Unleash the Arts? I've heard of the name. I might have heard a song. They did a cover of something recently, too. I looked at it the other day. Can't remember what song it was, but it graced my timeline. I was like, I kind of wanted to hear it, but I didn't get to check it out. But I've heard that name. I've seen that name. Vendetta, thank you, buddy. Thanks, Ren. Grandpa, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Young Pup says, dirty little guitar secret part. I don't have any dirty little secrets. I don't know any. I don't keep any secrets. Jake's vibing in the house with the jewels. What's up, Jake? Good to see you, brother. Don says Unleash the Archers is a good band. I wouldn't doubt it, man. There's a lot of good bands out there. It's so crazy. Monolith, God bless you, brother. Appreciate that. Marlon Mark says, maybe someday you can learn a Love Bite song. You're one of the few guitar players that I know that can handle technically. I could try, man. I never listened to them enough to know. But those are amazing, dude. Alignmentization, good to see you again, buddy. How's it going? Juan Pablo Sico, hello. Craig Sauer knows Rick some Lay It Down is needed. I got you, brother. We'll play this next song and then we'll do that. We'll do that Lay It Down for you, bro. But that's one of my favorites. Chris said he pulled out his 90s Kelly Pro, 96 MIJ. Good Lord, it's good. Oh, you know that's right. It's so good, brother. All them old ones. Found a real nice MIJ. It's a late 90s one, I think. Found it on Reverb. I was like, man, that's kind of nice looking, man. I don't know, though. I'm afraid as soon as I buy another guitar, the guitar I'm looking for is going to show up and I'll be like, oh, God, here we go. Now I'll have to like really shift a lot of funds around. But with that being said, here's a new 1010. It's a gold classic chill ballad here. right, there you go. New 1010. That's always a classic one. Nice and slow, nice and chill. Let's see. There was a request for Lay It Down by Rat, so we're gonna crank that up right quick. If I can find it. There it is. All right, we'll do that. I'll do that right now, real quick. Just in case. Here's the whole riff. Yeah, that's that riff right there. Mr. Warren DeMartini and Rat, Lay It Down, one of the greatest Rat songs ever written. In my opinion, of course. Well, there you go. And that was the request granted. Thank you so much, everybody. A lot of great comments, a lot of great people hanging out. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're having a good time. I do put videos out every single day of the week, and I go live 5 times a week. So, and this is a great community here, so make sure if you're having a good time and enjoying it, hit it up. I don't know where I left off. Okay, I remember Chris's comment. Let's see, Jake's 5 minutes. There you go, Jake. How you doing, Jake? Mark said, Alicia Archer is a great cover of Northwest Passes. That wasn't it, man. It was it's something new. It just came out like within the last week or so. It was a classic cover too. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to look for it again. Ozza Edine says, will you sell your soul to the devil to be the greatest guitarist rock star in the world? No, why would I do that? I don't care to be the greatest rock star or whatever in the world. I'm just having fun. So I need to sell nothing. Mojang, the mind wants to stay awake, but the body is weak, wishing everyone a wonderfully. Hi, Mo. I'm going to look at humble pie for you next time, brother. I promise you. Don says, if you're wondering if I watched the video about how to read tabs, I watched, but I need to watch it some more. No problem, buddy. I just want to make sure you got that. I tried to make it as easy as possible to understand. Uriel Septon with the jewels, brother. Thank you so much, dude. Donnie, man, thank you, buddy. Leia Dow, hello to you, and thank you. Rocky's feeling it. There you go. Bentley Levitt, thank you, buddy. Juji knew that, knew 1010, that's right. Donald James feeling that, thank you, Donald. Rashmita Senapati, hello. He says OP. That's right, we overpowered all day. June Cartega, thank you, sir. Western Mass, you love this channel. That's what I love to see, Western Mass. Good to see you in here and hanging out and enjoying it, buddy. That's what I like. Uriel said, I will give you the Amulet of Kings. That sounds wonderful, man. I tried. That looks pretty cool. Brenda Lamas, hello to you there. Thanks, Lee. Thank you. Lone Adam, appreciate you, buddy. Roland Lyric says, ticked off, send me a rig just sub. Thanks for subscribing. Much appreciated. Pellet got the count, 88 likes. That's what's up, buddy. Thank you, Pellet. Laurel, there you go. 5 tons. Thank you, sir. Uriel 7, this is a blessing from the 9 divine. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, brother. Lee said your sub is road to a 100K. Good luck, Rick. You rock. Thank you so much, Lee. Appreciate that. Walter Tolaba, thank you. 5 tons. You're killing that guitar. Good work. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you, Lee. Comments off the chain. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh. Jake says, Rick, do you think you could play Holy Diver? I'm learning it, but I want to hear professional play it. I got you, brother. I got you, brother. We shall do it after this one, after this next song. Western Man, like quick riff, Rick. There you go. It's always a quick one. Judy says, Rick, smoke you with a riff Renstrom. That's what's up. Corey Joe, thanks, buddy. Thank you, Lisa. Raimondas, he says, hello, World Beast string guitar. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Jordan Ave, God bless you, brother. Thank you so much with that. Jeff Scott in the house. Thanks, Jeff. Mel Mark says, Rat out of the cellar, I believe. Lay It Down is off of Invasions of Your Privacy, the second major Rat record. XX says, how do you share a live video with someone? I don't know. You can hit the share. I think if you're on a mobile, click the dots in the corner and look for the share. My man's talking about some Paranoid. He loves Paranoid. This is a 51-year-old song, by the way. There you go. 51 years old, that song. Amazing. I wonder how old Stewart is. HDS, brother, what's cooking, man? Good to see you, brother. Hope you've been okay. Always great to see you. K's from UK. Great to see you there. Hey, how you doing? Let's see. Wayne says, you're great. I'm on vacation. I hope you're enjoying your vacation, brother. I'd love to hear it, man. Raymondus, thank you. Tom McElroy, he says, friggin' awesome. Thank you, buddy. Donald James says, never know what the future holds. Rick could be super powerful one day. You never know, man. We just have fun and see where it takes us, man. Just like I tell everybody, have fun, see where it takes you, you know. You don't got to be so serious. Just have fun doing it. I took it too serious in my life, man. I didn't have fun. Coop Rest, good to see you, man. Pellet double R into the night. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Rob Rock into the night, man. Lee, thank you so much. He says, you rock, Rick, with the super chat. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you, thank you. Is that it, Donald? Oh, yeah, you're right. It was a typo song. Stardust don't like female vocalists too much, metal ones. And I believe they have a female vocalist. I don't think she wanted to hear that song with the female vocalist. That's my guess. So that's probably why I didn't watch it. I was like, better not. Roth Leon Mancilla from Mexico. Muchas gracias, amigo. Bienvenidos. Kays, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Using talk about Neon Nights. That's a good one there. HDS in the house. 4 months VIP membership, brother. Thank you so much, man. Jess Hill said, I'd love to hear something original. I got something right coming up. Savage Stone says, what's your best song? Probably all of them, man. Every single original I do is my best one. John Russell, I'm using Amplitude 5. I'm not using an amp per se here. Just Amplitude 5. It's a plug-in. Studbud says, can you do Stay or Should I Go from Stranger Things? Oh, Stub. Oh, that's okay, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, buddy. I would probably never play that in my life, man. But I appreciate you. Mel Mark said, hey, thanks for the correction. I don't know much. That's no, he wasn't in the rodent family. I feel you, man. I was very rodent. I knew all that stuff. Let's see. João S. from Brazil. Obrigado, mi amigo. Boa noche. Francisco from Chile. Good to see you, bud. David Jurst, you know it, my friend. Zahid says, Rick, you're the best. Thank you, brother. Bob Robbie says, 1, 2, 3, shit. That's right. Wayne's in Orlando. Good to see you. I used to live in Altamont Springs for years, man. I had to get out of there, though, man. It's getting too populated. Nazareno from Argentina. Muchas gracias, amigo. Hoffman from Brazil. Boa noche. Juji wants some fucking Dokken. So, all right, we gotta do Holy Diver and Dokken after this one. Do I like Megadeth? Yeah, Megadeth's pretty cool, man. I enjoy their band. Okay, HD said he figured out his tone woes. It's this headrest speaker, a good Bluetooth speaker, but it sucks for anything. I got you, man. Every little bit helps, man. The worst part about looking for the tone, man, you will sit there and do everything a million times over. And you don't get it right until you keep going and you find it right, man. It's crazy. Bubbles in the house. How you doing, Bubbles? Romulo Pacheco. Muchas gracias, amigo. Damien, bienvenidos to you. Juji dropping a corgi. And Jake got a goat trophy. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. Katie, I don't know. I don't think I know it off the top of my head. Dave Jers, I use Ernie Ball Super Slinky 9s. Wujo Miwu, thank you so much, buddy. Mental Opium says play some black riffs. Black riffs? You mean black metal riffs? Maybe. And okay, and then OMZ says, can you play a Malmsteen song, Green from Monaco? Wow, dude. I love Monaco. I would love to go there. And I got you. All right, so that's it. Dio, Dokken. Dio, Dokken, and English. All right, I think we got it covered, man. I always got to play that quick riff, y'all. Thank you, James Spell. Great to see you, and thank you for subscribing. Mama Shredder in the house. How you doing, Mama? Anthony Spilotro from Nova Scotia. Great to see you, bud. Bubbles doing okay. It's good to hear. Kevin say he likes the Ingve area rocks. Yes, sir, buddy. So we're going to do some rock. Yo, what was it? All right, so what do we got? Holy, we got Dio. I got to write this down, people. Give me 2 seconds. We got Dio. We got Dokken. And we got Ingve. All right, we're going to do some back-to-back quick covers here. Quick covers. Me, though, I play originals, but we're going to do one original and a couple cover solos here. Thanks, Wayne. I appreciate that, man. I started when I was real young. About 14 years old when I started. Me, those feeling that gangster. That's right. Jake, thank you, buddy. Surgeon says, can you play something Russian? I don't know any Russian. I know Spasibo. But thank you, buddy. All right, I think we got it. That's a funny one, Stardust. That was good. All right, we got to do this first real quick. You know, actually, I'll do these cover songs real quick first. Then we'll play the other song after that. All right, we'll start off with Dio. Holy Diver. All right, let's see. All right, we're going to do Holy Diver, In My Dreams by Dokken, and I'll See the Light Tonight by Yngwie J. Malmsteen. All right in a row. Dokken after that. As promised, we're going to rip right through them here too. All right, In My Dreams, Dokken, I think. Lynch. We got Vivian Campbell, George Lynch, now the master of all, Yngwie J. Malmsteen. I'll See the Light Tonight solo. Let's go. Let's do this. We got it covered. Masters of guitar in a row, just like that. I'm gonna go back to the song we were supposed to be playing, and we're gonna try that. No, it's an original song. Let's see, where was it? There it is. Okay. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. I truly appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the tunes tonight, having a good time. Make sure you are subscribing to the channel if you're having a great time. We truly appreciate it. I'm gonna stop right there. JM, thanks so much for that super chat, brother. Very, very kind of you, and thank you so much. I think I was right about here. I don't remember. I can't see. We had so many comments during that. It was unbelievable. We might miss a few comments. We're going to try and get them sorted out here. Metal Mark says, Dio Docket and Dingway. That's close enough. My friend Tom Shreds, who's a great guitar player on YouTube, calls Yngwie now Yogurt. Yogurt McPanstein or something. It's amazing. I love Tom. He's from Tasmania, so he's hilarious. He's such a good guy. And you seen those Gotta Get Away. Hold the dive up. Anyway, let's see. You seen them lyrics by Box. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Soledad Morales from Argentina. Muchas gracias. Bienvenidos. And thank you so much. Raymondos, thank you, brother. Metal Mark says, Holy Diver, the priest took a dip in the church pool. That's right, man. You ever hear the story about Disturbing the Priest by Black Sabbath? There's a funny story behind it. It cracked me up. Ian Gillian told it one time. Coy Hinson, there you go, buddy. Thanks. Emily says, you're so good at that. Nice job. Thank you, Emily. Appreciate that. Talo, thank you, buddy. Muchas gracias. Todd Summer, appreciate that, bud. Thank you, Brody. Steve, thank you, dude. Dante, that looking like some Latin there, brother. E pluribus unum, for the show. Look like I had some fun trolls talking about some Dorito licking over there. God dang, watch out. Coy Hinson, thank you, brother. Thank you, Donald. Sonia Adams, thank you there. Reference feeling, appreciate that, buddy. You sings feeling. Surgeon, thank you, sir. Daniel Munoz, hello, buddy, thank you. Nunya, appreciate that. Michael Thomas, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you there. Dodge Sunberg, thanks, man. Kevin says, can you play my guitar gently? I don't know. Yeah. So that's the one I like to learn, though, or do a cover of. It's a beautiful song. There's Eric Clapton on that, too, right there. Zach Davis, he said, that's cheating. Is it now? I don't think so. Chris. Eugene Lamarche, thanks, buddy. Leaf Nose rocking with Doc, and that's what's up. Ramona says, new record. Amazing talent, man. Beast. Thank you, brother. Reference frame, thank you, sir. Respo, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Kyle Stone, thank you. Callie, thank you. Reference Train, a lot of great people hanging with us. And appreciate all your comment. George Juji says, Screaming Wheelies, hell of a solo. Oh, yeah. George is the man, man. Still the man. Bubble says she needs a three-word for a song my band I'm writing, and I can't change the name of it. Huh. Just 3 words? I mean, what's the song about? Give me some context. Raymondas, thanks, buddy. Neptune Odd says, do you MAB? I mean, I don't know any of the stuff. No, I've listened to. I used to love Nitro back in the day. Nitro's my favorite. Chris, Tom, thanks, buddy. Jake said, I haven't heard Storm Rider in a while. We can probably throw that in there, bud. Neptune Odd, thanks, buddy. Surgeon, thank you. Jay Bliss announced, what's up, Jay Bliss? Good to see you, man. Neptune Odd, yeah, thanks for that super chat, buddy. I don't think I know any, man. Freight Train, I want to know he wanted to play Freight Train. Jake said my favorite pronunciation of Ingve is Yingwi. I've heard that one. Verate Sin Igual from Mexico. Bienvenidos. Joey Jocks, hello. BK Scott, hey bro, what's going on, man? Kevin Weber, he said when he was young and stoned, he tried to pronounce Ingve as Eugene Mayonnaise. That's even better, man. I should tell Tom Shreds that. He would probably get a kick out of that. That's kind of funny. I got lucky. When the first time I ever saw Ingve, he literally pronounced his name right there. He's like, hi, it's Ingve. My name is Ingve Malmsteen. And I was like, oh, okay, Ingve. Got it. I was a young kid. HG said, Dorito Liquors, concrete curb kickers, mommy's favorite little purple-haired basement dweller. Ain't that the truth? I swear, Donald, did you notice? I did lay it down on my man Krez here once. Here, lay it down. We just played it, homie. Kevin says, listen, oh yeah, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or whatever. Yeah, that's smoking, dude. The Prince play, that's legendary right there. Legendary. Jay McWizzle, straight on, bros. Thanks. Andrew Caponia says, ever heard of 6'8"? No, but I heard of 6'7", though. Lone Wanderer, thank you, buddy. Hello. Yeah, for sure. Neptune, thanks for that super chat. He says, Black Lotus 007, insanely man. I'll have to look that up. I never heard of it. Nussy, God bless you too. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate that, man. He says, there you go. Meme Crisis, thank you. There you go, John. Machine Gun Eddie. Yeah, that's a jammer right there. I was like, Freight Train was a ripping one too, man. Okay, he says, it's pronounced Neptune Aid, like limited. Okay, you never know, man. No, what'd I say, Neptune Odd? I was making it a little more, hoity-toity, a little fancier for you. Andrew said it's Josh Goggins from Chariot. Who's that? Jake says, no, Rick, not the 67. He said, do I know 68? But I know 69 and I know 67. Thanks, Neptune. I appreciate that. JT Mounds dropping some jewels, brother. Thank you so much, my man. Down knows impeccably bad timing. It never fails. I know. Richard Bailey watching from the island of Hawaii. Good to see you. Aloha, brother. Good to see that, man. All right, this song's called. This has a title. It's called Holmes Sonata. It's got a story behind it, but I'm not gonna tell you the story. I'm just gonna play this song. How about that? That's a crazy song. I don't play it too much. I haven't played that in a long time, honestly. Surprised I remember the key change to it. Man, that's a cool little song. I actually wrote the song for my old bass player, who doesn't even play bass anymore. I was like, I'm gonna make the song my own then, man. You ain't gonna play this, but we were trying to do something. I was trying to make him a real orchestral type song that could do this killer bass line, which he did. We have a recording of it. It's amazing, but he never did nothing with it. And then he switched to playing guitar. So I was like, all right, you play guitar then, Holmes. That's what, but that's a cool one. All right, Jake said he wanted to hear some Storm Rider. So shoot, let's play Storm Rider. I didn't really have. I was having trouble making a set list tonight, to be honest. So I appreciate that, Jake. A lot of great comments there. A lot of people hanging out. Still appreciate all of you. Man, we're just an hour in already. Oh, good Lord. Time is flying. Time is flying. Perky says, I got a question. So if your finger is touching another string, will the bottom string still sound normal? If your finger's touching another string, I mean, the longer you play, you understand how to place your hand and how to do things. So you never really, you probably would be playing the note anyway, I think. If that's what you're asking, I'm not too sure. Tritono, well, thank you, buddy. Andrew says, you ever seen the video of a band that got kicked out of a venue over a bowl of Paris? I have not. Thanks, Tritono. Cobra Man, he says, glad to see you again. Was here the other day. Good to see you, buddy. Bubble says, why are writing songs so hard? It's all part of the game. I mean, unfortunately, the more knowledge you have on how to write songs, the easier it is. But you know, you just got to put it together. It's the toughest part. I mean, the toughest part for me, the writing the song is the easiest part. The hardest part for me is coming up with a title. Titles are hard for me. Brad Wilson, what's up, buddy? Good to see you there. Eclipse, yo, what up, dog? Lisa, thank you. Jake said, okay, I've been out of the loop for a while. What's the name of that song? That song I just played was called Holmes Sonata. HOLMESONATA. Holmes Sonata. Which is for Holmes. Which is an album I have coming out called Holmes and Slice. Lots of information there. Eclipse, thank you, buddy. Leah says, Ingwe, is that you? I wish, man. I do love Ingwe. Dennis, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Richard said, first time seeing you. You're awesome. Thank you, man. Thanks, Eclipse. Neptune said he's got about 85% accuracy he could have. Really, still better than 90% of streamers I've seen. I don't know. Probably wasn't a great song for me to detail my accuracy because I haven't played that in months. How about you watch the next song? Let me know how my accuracy is on the next one, Neptune. I want you to check the accuracy on the next tune. Let me know. Moonlight, thanks, bud. Anthony Sanchez, thank you, Moonlight again. Extreme say, I love those gorgeous Spanish motifs. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I was trying to write something different for that. Donald said this section would be hard to come up with something. Rick, I appreciate that, man. It is hard. It's got a weird timing thing, and a couple of those parts have really weird timing. Moonlight, thank you. Anthony, thank you. Esau says, hey, can someone explain how I can learn to play solos? I barely use my guitar. Bit of a novice, but a mid-level beginner. He needs some explanation. He speaks Espanol. Buddy, I mean, if you're just a mid-level beginner, solos are the last thing you want to probably worry about. But if you need to, just what's your favorite solo and search it here on YouTube. There's going to be a tutorial that you can watch over and over and over, and they have tablature and everything. I promise you, buddy. There's not really too many songs that are missing out there on the internet, or on YouTube at least, for tutorial and tablature. I promise you there. Neptune A says, oh, by Odin's beer, can he be my guitar? I say, you got enough money to pay me, I can probably do it. Lee Collier, thanks, bro. Oh, let's see. Sonya talking about some Ozzy. Anthony Sanchez, thank you, buddy. Neptune 8 said last day, I thought it sounded like some Dream Theater. Yeah, that's an interesting song. Pella got the count 143. That's what's up. Richard, you can get closer if you can check my channel, buddy. I do have a video called The Exercise that every guitar player should know, and I promise you, if you practice that for 30 days straight, like I say in the video, 20 minutes a day, you'll notice a big difference. I promise you. God is good. Thank you, buddy. Bruce Pendleton, thank you, sir. Anthony, thank you. Tunk knows no excuses. That's what's up. Thanks, God is good. Fish head, appreciate that there. Lee Collar, thanks, buddy. Esau, there you go. Donald J says, by Gray Owens beer was a solo. Was it? Oh, Mark Rizzo? I know Mark. Jake knows Storm Rider time. Tunk, absolutely, buddy. Neptune 8 says, you know any winter sun? Nah, man, that's Timo Montessori right there. That dude's like the new GOAT, man. He's awesome. Lisa, thank you. Anthony from San Antonio, great to see you, buddy. Jake said, trust me, I got more requests if you don't know what songs, but all right, bud, all right. Kanabi VV says, breakcore bass is impossible. It sounds like it, man. Funk said, domination. That's a classic, bro. Love it. Neptune Nate said, answer is technically called note accuracy. All right. I want you to gauge my note accuracy on this next song because I play this one more often. Sonia, thank you there. Enrique, thank you. Donna's laughing on that one. Willie says, can you play something cool? I promise you the next song is as cool as it gets, my friend. There you go, Danny. V says, what's my favorite band? That's Judas Priest. Aiden, do I know any Pantera? I should do. Reference said he discovered Jesse Wells. Interesting. Jake says, new album. I'm hyped for it. Yes, sir. We're working on it. We're almost done with it. Extreme said he watched a metal concert get booed off the stage. I was throwing things on. Yikes. That's never fun. Neptune 8 says, for conscious, I have about 80% of my potential soloing skill based on my own metrics, so I don't stream. There you go. And you don't stream. I feel it. Ain't no wrong with that, man. Matthew Butler, good to see you. Hey, good to see you too, buddy. Ron Chili says, first time live. I hope you're well. I'm doing great, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Fort Mac announced. What's up, dude? Robert Pointer from Virginia Beach, bro. Yeah, great to see you, man. I used to live in East Ocean View back in the day, man. Talk about the early 90s. I love Virginia Beach. That was fun. Jake said, Rick, that video is legit magic. Ever since I took the advice from it and applied it, I've gotten better. I've been fooling around with them scales, and you learn three of them by heart. That's no problem, buddy. You take all the time you need, my friend. And when you're ready, oh no. Anyway, when you're ready, we'll get you here. I clicked the wrong button. Let's hope this doesn't freak me out, man. All right. Anyway, this one's called Storm Rider, everybody. Get ready, because we ride the storm every day around here. I knew that was going to happen, man. Hang on. I think I'm screwed. I'm screwed. Screwed bad. All right, hang tight, everybody. This was not supposed to happen. I'm screwed. That's bad news, everybody. I opened up a whole nother program accidentally, and that just screwed me. right, everybody, I'm back. Hey. All right, so here's the thing. No gremlins. It's called stupidity. You know, I have two different digital audio workstations. I have Studio One, and I have Pro Tools. What happened was I accidentally opened Pro Tools. I was clicking a button and accidentally clicked on Pro Tools. And yeah, that causes a whole big problem. So that was on me, but luckily I'm a very good troubleshooter and fixed it. Bye. No problem. We got it. Everything's good. Oh yeah, that's what Omar loves, man. Omar loves that T stuff, man. Check him out, bro. Yeah, I probably need to move my Pro Tools icon somewhere further away. All right, this time's Storm Rider for real, I promise, man. No more problems, man. Oh, that sucked. But it is what it is, man. I didn't stream for 2 days, man. It's all impossible for me. I can't remember anything. All right, this one's called Storm Rider, everybody. Back in business. right there. I'll give that about 97 on that. Anyway. Alright, well, we're going to do something else after that. Let me think. How about we do, well, Jake, you're so good at, you got some requests, Jake. Tell me what you got, Jake. Let me know what else you got, brother. I got a few others, but you tell me then. John, you're definitely a technician. Oh yeah. I gotta think quick on my feet sometimes, man. Nurse in the house, how you doing, Nurse? Good to see you there. Jake was feeling that. There you go, buddy. Lightning all day. HD, appreciate you. James Brock's talking. Hell yeah. Andres Kolovic, hello, buddy. Juji, thank you there. Neptune 8, he said, yeah, loving the supernatural double stops. I am, buddy. Reference frames, feeling it. I can't read that name. You got fires and a wave. Good to see it, buddy. Looks like some Russian too there. Spots of bow. Jake's vibing had the storms going. And my man said he's from Russia. Great to see that. James Brock knows that's what's up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Down head them tornadoes and all kinds of lightning. Extreme Recluse SD, play rhythm or lead when touring? It depends, buddy. I mean, if I'm going to go touring with what I'm doing now, I'd play all lead and I'd get a rhythm player. But with Rob Rock or Leash Law or War of Thrones, I did all the rhythm and the lead. You know, because we sometimes, we didn't. Yeah, we had 2 guitar players in Leash Law, so I'd have to play rhythm. And then I'd play all the leads. And then in War of Thrones, we didn't have a rhythm guitar player for a while, it was just me. So I did all the rhythms and leads. And then later on, we found our engineer. He joined the band for a little while. So it's pretty cool. James Brock knows Storm Rider rocks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jake said this Storm Rider never sounded so good. Thank you, brother. Don said he said that was awesome taking Storm Rider. I was trying, man. There you go, James Bullhorns for sure. Jake said, who am I kidding? Storm Rider's always good. Yeah, it's a fun song to play. I'm going to say this is the hardest thing on the internet currently. There you go, brother. Chef Rocky C, what's up, dude? Good to see you there. Whoa, James Brock, no, we shredding for the show. Yo, Chef Rocky, yo, he says, sup, suckers, love to you and yours, much love to you, brother. And thank you for that super chat, man. So cool, man. Appreciate you, brother. Very, very kindly. G said, melting faces at the speed of a wicked storm. That sounds crazy right there. Sounds like a good title. Hallie Borbar's like, what? James Box feeling it. John James K, 11 out of 10. That's what's up, man. Modest Mouse says, I'm a fan. Just showed up in my, there you go, man. Good to see that. There you go, James. Thanks, A-Road. Jake said, and that, ladies and gents, why Rick is the GOAT. I feel that, man. Brother, appreciate you, man. Neptune 8 said, 97. He was 10. I'm an old dude, bro. A-Roo from Colombia. Bienvenidos, amigo. 809 Ox, thanks, brother. John in the house. There you go. You know how we do, bro. Ali, thank you, man. Jake says Symphony 40 or possibly Voltage. All right. I was going to do Symphony 40, so we got that then for sure. What did that guy say? Oh. Insania from Brazil. Obrigado, amigo. A-Road from Colombia. That's great to see you, man. Reference says he's second Symphony 40. That's his jam. That's what's up, man. A-Road says nice t-shirt, man. Malmsteen, yes, sir. Yes, sir. HD says, unfortunate how much music is industry playing and playing these. It's terrible, man. So terrible. Donald says he can play the main theme on 74. It's kind of hard though. It's a little tricky. Once you get it, once you get the trickiness going, man, it's pretty. It comes to you. That's for sure. Bubble said, "Did you see the drawing I posted on you?" I did. I gave it a nice heart too. I'm pretty sure. That's very nice. You're a very good artist, Bubbles. That's awesome to see. Extreme says, you work a full-time job and do this and that. And say, I know, brother. I work extremely hard. My day is filled to the brim, man. I have very little time to do anything other than, anything. And you add social media onto it on top of it, it's like a part-time job, because right now on Instagram, I've got a viral video going on. I've got hundreds of thousands of views on this thing, thousands of comments. It takes a lot of effort and work to get through all those comments and like them and reply to them. And pretty crazy. I got a lot of famous people liking my video, which is really cool. I'll probably post a short video of all the ones that said something. Including, if you don't know, one of my favorite people in this world, Chris Impellitteri, threw a like and a comment on my video, which is awesome. I love to see that, man. Neptune says, you're in your late 40s. You're just an older kid to me. I wish I was in my 40s. That'd be lovely. Musty Prawns dropping a super chase. I'm usually a drums guy, but you're badass. I had to sub. Thank you, Musty Prawns. Appreciate that, dude. That's awesome, man. Bubble says, thank you. I can draw a lot of things, mostly anime. That's great. Those are hard. I mean, Japanese artistry is very difficult to do, so that's really good that you're doing that. Man, that's a big party in the VIP room. Juji 2 months today. That's amazing, Juji. Great. Ditch said, what's the difference between Plants Now and Then? Got to think all the bands we love picked up by a label and pushed them. Only difference is faster to push them. Yeah, I mean, nowadays, honestly, the record labels don't care nothing other than do you have a built-in audience, a huge built-in audience. So we're talking like at least 1 million subscribers or 1 million followers or something like that. And a record label will take a look at you. And it's almost to the point, do you really want to have a record label do that for you? If you already have 1 million subscribers or followers or whatever, you pretty much you're paying yourself, you know? You just got to put your stuff out there, you know, that's it, you know? But labels can do a lot more than, you know, they have money. Labels have money, and they can put you on tour. They can put you on big tours, put you around the world. So there's a lot that label can do, but it's like a record label is like a bank. If you didn't know, a record label's a bank, and you got to pay them back. And if you don't, you're screwed. Neptune says, lack of graves made me think 40s. Yeah, I got a lot of Scotch tape on me and spray paint, bro. I do. Jake said, I don't know how Rick does it. He's streaming for us, working and being connected to his fan base. Rick is I appreciate you, brother. It's a lot of work. People, you know, I wouldn't want anyone to sit in my shoes for a day, because you'd probably be like, I don't want to be in this position. It's very crazy, but it's fun, you know. But I have fun, you know. I have fun doing it, you know. That's the number one thing. I have fun, and if you don't have fun, you're not going to get very far. Isaac Sabo, thanks, buddy. Have a great one, Neptune. Bubble says, I can draw you something if you want. I would love to see that. Let me think. Isaac Sabo, what's up, bud? I'm good. John says, we're getting close to that goal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Juji got a link to our buddy Donald James here in the chat. Make sure you check out Donald. He does live streams in the afternoons, too. Killer cool dude, man. Check him out if you can. This says, like Oliver Anthony, he said, no label has made more for one more song with a 10-album deal. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's the country guy, yeah? Yeah, he blew up. And man, James Brock talking about Vengeance, man. You know, that's a good one, man. Vengeance, you haven't a clue. I have to think about that one. Musty Prawns dropping another super chat. He's just trying to help hit that goal. That's what's up, dude. Thank you, man. Donald James says, someone drawing a sketch of Rick Shred and all kind of like. Someone on Instagram did that. They sent me a bunch of really cool pictures. I got to throw them up there. Let me think, James. How's it go? Turned away, nothing left to say. Yeah, that's a good one. What's the lead? That's a great song though, man. I appreciate it, bro. That was pretty paltry, honestly, but I haven't played that in a long time, man. I remember when it came out. It's a magnum opus album. It's a really good album. I tried to learn a couple songs. Used to try and learn a couple songs off of every Yngwie album. I'd have to work on that one. It was a Never Die that I really liked a lot. I could play that a lot better if I remember that one. Isaac, I've been playing for 28 years, bro. Jude, you got a link to our Discord channel if you're interested in that. We do have a great community hanging out over there. Captain Crab, he's like melting my face. I got you on this next one, brother. Musty Prawn says, know any Tool? Not really. I'm not really familiar. I've listened to their stuff, but never tried to learn. I have a friend here on YouTube called, his name's Lawrence Coleman III. He plays nothing but Tool. I don't remember. But yeah, Lawrence Coleman III. If you really like Tool, make sure you check out Lawrence Coleman III here on YouTube. He's a great friend of mine. He's a super amazing player. And he plays that stuff to perfection. Thanks, Dub Speed. Juji wants some death, please. How about our Trapped in the Corner solo? James said he loved them all. No excuses, bro. He drops the bomb, man. Super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you for sharing, bro. You deserve so much more. You have been straight. Thank you, No Excuses. I appreciate that, buddy. I truly do, man. That's awesome. And thank you for hanging with us tonight, man. Dub Speed said, hey, it's Mario's at Love. That's what's up. Thank Isaac. Sorry, it sounds pretty good. Yeah, that's the only song I probably know how to play, kind of. It's one of my favorites, too. I love that song. Donald says, thing about music is technicality doesn't surpass what the melody is. If you can't remember a song after hearing it several times, that's a problem, man. It's tough, man. My problem is I learn stuff and I don't play it for years. Eric Torres, he says, can you please play a rock song? You got it, brother. There you go, Musty. Judy says, man, I'm loving this. Rick playing Tool. I know. You're lucky I know that one. Musty said, yeah, please do, man. And if you see him, man, make sure you say, Rick Renstrom sent you, man. I love to see it, man. He's starting to get a lot bigger on YouTube. He's huge on TikTok, and he's been trying to get an audience on YouTube, and he's really starting to pick it up. Roxanne Rhines, how you doing there? Good to see you. All right, let's try that Death. Let's do that Trapped in the Corner solo real quick, and then we'll do Symphony 40. I always got to practice this. Trapped. It's my favorite right here, man. Too bad. That's gotta be. I think That's got to be one of the hardest Andy LaRock solos ever. I know a lot of Andy LaRock, and that one is a difficult one, man. Very tough. All right, let's see. All right, we're gonna load up Symphony 40 for sure. Bubble says, I want to learn the song Master of Puppets when I get tired. There you go. That's a classic. Everyone loves it. Ross Grunberg, knock, knock. He says, who there? Berto says, how do you execute legatos? I'm not the greatest at legatos, man. I mean, but yeah, I mean, it's like... I'm by Forte, that's for sure. I'm not gonna lie. I'm by Forte is alternate. Is picking, alternate picking, economy picking. All right, Russ said it's a knock, 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 knock. I said, who's there? Berto said, who's there? Juji knows. Yes, Chuck. Donald James, it's like I listen to many technical death albums, but I can't remember a single song ever. But Rick's music is memorable because of the melody. Yes, you gotta have that. You gotta have that, man. Ross Groomer says, boo. All right, boo hoo. Colby Russell, thank you, brother. FD talking about boogity. Boogity, boogity. Timeless says, can you play My Brother from Berserk? I've never heard of that in my life, bro. Don't even know what that is. Reference frame, thank you. Charles Sarnowski, thanks, brother. You said that was the slay of the day. Jessalyn Hunley, thank you so much. Oh, man, shoot, dude. Doroteo says, do you need Lizzie Borden riffs? Oh, how about this one? Let me think, if I remember correctly. It's me against the world. John knows that tune. Yeah, we used to play some old school stuff. We used to play Terror on the Town, and what was the other one? Oh man, dude. That one, the Hail Caesar. Hail Caesar, it's a fight to the death with every ounce of breath. Just for Notorious, that was it. Yeah, I was in a band back when I was like 17. We played Notorious and Terror on the Town. Freaking love those, man. Let's see. Okay, there we go. James Brock said, you do it just for sure. Thank you, brother. Lisa's back. Jake says, I need to learn the solo Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson. I don't know the whole song. Oh, shoot. I'll listen to it for you, buddy. It can't be that crazy. John says, happy 39th anniversary to Awaken the Guardian. Is it? Oh my gosh, dude. That's a great record. John Arch on that album that's some of the greatest vocal lines ever on that album, man. That's smoking, dude. James Brock says, what about modes? That's all I do, man. My whole life is modes, bro. Rex says, I want to hear original pentatonic lick. I want to hear what you got cooking. Pentatonic, let me think. Got plenty of pentatonic lists. Bubble says, you have taught something for me to draw. I wonder if you could draw my guitar. I'd like to see that. Just like, I wonder if there's a good pic. Is there a good picture of my guitar on my page? You should draw this guitar. I'd love to see that. And then make a cool paint job. Make a cool paint job. Make an anime paint job on it or something. That'd be sweet looking. Dorothea says, Killer Malmsteen. You know that's right, brother. I love me some Malmsteen. Hayden Hall talking about Maiden. Oh yeah, I love me some Maiden, man. Vic Monroe. Don says Cupcake Blues. Maybe. I haven't played the other one, the other blues song in a while either. Victor Monroe says, from the UK, can you play Ozzy's another Paranoid? Victor, just to let you know, buddy, this song is 51 years old. And you know Black Sabbath got about 30 albums, right? Just putting it out there. But for you, buddy, I got you. James, I do like Marty Friedman. I actually personally know Marty Friedman. I met him in 2004. I've told a story before, of course, but he came to my show when I was playing in Tokyo, and surprised me he surprised me. He watched the entire show, and he came backstage, and it was like, oh, Marty, how you doing? I was like, holy smoke. You knew it was Marty, too. You could easily tell. I was blown away, man. Blown away. I got a picture of it somewhere here, too. Let's see. Down got to see Ingve just a little bit. Ingve's been on fire lately, man. That's for sure. Thanks, Hey You Hall. Jake says, Rick, when we gonna hear Dragon's Reel? Let me think. For the Dragons. That's a good one. I have to remember that Mask of the Red Death. James, there you go. Dortes, you played me against the world, the Mighty Shock Meadows Lizzie Borden. That's right, brother. Colby, no, I don't know any of that. He only has one song. There's only one song anyone wants to hear, and I don't know it, honestly. It's a great song, though. All right, Hey You Hall, you got it. Someone else asked for me, and so we'll do Berto says, any Peter Green Fleetwood Mac? No, I don't. I know the Judas Priest version of Green Monalishi, though. That's an old Fleetwood Mac song. Comb Over Chris says he has over 600 movies on. Dang, dude, that's amazing, bro. I wish I had some of my old VHS tapes. A lot of them got lost. I got a few left, but man, most of them got lost along the way. Garland says, finger tap. You gonna finger tap my way? Here you go. Hot finger taps. Val Kimber in the house. What's up, Val? Good to see you, man. John says, tomorrow never comes. I don't remember that one, honestly. Vicious Rumor. Doroteo said, Vicious Rumors. Don't wait for me, cause I'll be on your tail. That's a great record right there. That's almost a masterpiece of songs on that record. Rex, appreciate you, bro. Henry Grimberg, have a great day, buddy. Thank you, man. Donald said he loves the Vicious. Yeah, that Vicious Rumor. Welcome to the Ball is unbelievable, man. Thanks, Rex. Val said he's been sick for 10 weeks. My God, bro. I hope you're better now. Beardo says, have you learned any music theory? I've learned all the music theory, but I went to college for 2 years and studied music. So yeah, we good. That looks Korean to me. And he says, good evening. Thank you, buddy. Bubble said, I got you, bro. I can't wait to see that. William coming in with the jewels. Thank you, brother. Victor Muro, thank you. Bruno, thank you, buddy. Okay, that's Japanese. He says, please come to Tokyo. Ohayou gozaimasu. I would love to, my friend. I've been there in 2003 and 2004. I loved Tokyo. I love Japan. I would love to come back to Japan. Trust me, trust me. Jake says, Rick, I haven't been able to find any tabs of sheet music. If you could figure it out, it'd be amazing. I'll look at it for you, buddy. I'll look at it for you. Birdo, yes, sir, at Jackson Dinky. This is actually, if you can see, Dinky Reverse Pro. These are. Micah, good to see you, buddy. Thanks, Average Consumer. Vince Latassa, God bless you too, man. Thank you so much. Don James says, Rick knows so many musicians. I would say, yeah, absolutely, man. I've met quite a few. Micah, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Black Ninja, just so I showed. It's a Jackson Dinkyverse Pro. There you go, Jake. Darling says, dude, Darling Production says, dude, you're awesome. Thank you so much. John's talking about Tokyo Blade. I remember Tokyo Blade a little bit, yeah. Bubbles says, I want to learn guitar like Sailor Moon. There you go. Black, there you go, buddy. It's a Jackson, my friend. Only the best. Reference like you can play a lot of songs. I know a lot. I do know a lot, but I don't know everything. And you get a lot of people in here that like think I'm a musical jukebox. I'm not at all, man. But I know some stuff. I do know some stuff. James said, Rick, you should check out. I did. Oh, I've watched it several times, bud. Yeah, James, I've watched that many times. I watched it the day it came out. I knew it was coming out. Because I follow Rick Beato on Instagram and stuff, and he already had like a little preview of it the day before he released it. I was all up on it, dude. That was a great interview. One of the best Ingve interviews ever. Daniel says, no need kiss. How about this one? Can you play Respect? Respect. I said, and Walk. I never heard of Respect. Colby says, Cliffs of Dover. I know. That's the only song you got, bro. It is. That's the only song anyone cares about, honestly. John, Y&T, that's a great band. Cal, thanks so much, buddy. Oh, DOA, but I didn't even go back and look at Facebook today, my man. But I appreciate you, dude. You know I do, man. Let's see. Well, it's good to see you, DOA. Appreciate you hanging. Ordinary Joe says, you're an inspiration. How are you palming? So I'm using my left hand. My finger here. Brian, I don't even know any Chili Pepper stuff, dude. I appreciate you, though, man. HC says, puffing with nobody to pass. It's like a great to have a conference in here, I know. Dorothea knows Sirens. That's a glass like Sirens. Yeah, how's it go? That's the one, man. It's a great one. John Oliva's amazing vocal, and Chris tore it up on that, man. Major 45, I'm in standard D, buddy. Standard D. Danny Dark says, I play too to start the channel. Got a couple of guitar covers on my shorts. There you go, buddy. That's good, man. Just have fun doing this, buddy. YouTube is a tough scene. YouTube will do everything to discourage you, man. So you got to push on and have fun with it, man. Don't worry about anything but having fun and putting them videos out, man. That's all I ever did. I just put videos out and see what happened, man. It's taken me dang near 3 years to get to this point, but it's been a fun ride. John T, good to see you, Bo. Thanks, man. I only know this that Pull Me Under. Donald James said, you got to reteach him how to play abandon. That's like dun 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 dun. That's a good one. Pella got the count 336. That's what's up. Nathan Roberts, what's going down? We going up, man. Appreciate you, bro. John's talking about Shadows of War from Soldier of Fortune. No, that's actually from Lightning Strikes, isn't it? Shadows of War, emotional ties. That's a good song. Donald James said it's harder for me to play guitar than it is for Rick. It takes a bit, man. It takes a bit, man. But it's all about practice, man. Working and practicing, but having fun always, man. Cal, thank you so much, buddy. Andrea Correa de Arrojo, thank you, buddy. Obrigado, amigo. Dude, you just gotta laugh because I know I'm gonna die, right? Papas fritas. Hey, I thought that's French fries, man. Papas fritas. Or is that chips? I can't remember. Papas fritas. That's good to see you, buddy. The boys are back in town. That's a great song, man. Daniel Dark, thanks. James Brock on Strata. That's a good one too. Berto says, you ever tried giving music? Yeah, I used to teach back in the day, buddy. It's difficult to do. I just give advice and mentor stuff, man. I don't really do lessons right now. Not that I have the time to do them even. But if I ever had the time, I'd like to do lessons, but I have zero time for it, honestly. Jesse, thank you so much, bud. John talking about End of the World, Gary Moore. That's a classic, dude. Dwayne Lovato, thanks for that, buddy. Appreciate you, bro. Aaron says, how long you been playing guitar? 28 years now. 28 years. Okay, yeah, that's Walk from Pantera, yeah. The respect part. Judy says, don't think you played any Whitesnake in a while. No, I sure haven't. We got to play this Symphony 40 still. Well, I could try it. Bubble says, my mom gave her original Green Day CD from the... There you go, nice. Todd says, great musical experience on YouTube. Boy with influencer in that town. True that, man. Berto from the Philippines, thanks for that, buddy. My man, he's from Minsk, Belarus. Good to see you, man. Thank you. Rich Kill says, play some Crew with that standard D. What about this one? What was I trying to think of the other day? Because I'm alive. Thank you, James. That's great to hear, brother. You said it's amazing to hear these riffs live. Thank you. They're fun to play. Todd S says newer compositions are inspiring. Yes, sir, man. We try and write a lot, man. James says Van Halen Unchained. Dr. Nobody, how's it going, buddy? Donald says he put his first vertical video today. He figured out how to do it without using a mobile. There you go, buddy. That's what's up, man. Yeah, unfortunately, the shorts are the way to go, man. That's the fastest way to get a lot of subscribers is doing the short form videos. They're very, the YouTube pushes them hard, man. Catbird, how you doing? He says, cold night, play something hot. I got you. Todd says Black Sabbath, Mob Rules rips. Yeah, that's a good one. Justin says, what's your favorite song to play? I don't know. I got a lot of them. All my originals are my favorite ones. David Kutsuba says, you got a good voice. So thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, man. DOA said, he just recently practiced picking and do separate from your chords and putting it together. Yeah, that's a good thing to do, man. You got to switch it up, man. You got to practice your chords. You got to practice your scales, your alternate picking. Stuff like that, man. It's the only way to do it anymore. You gotta break it down. Everything's got to have its own time, you know. Chris Angel, thanks, buddy. Zach G now. It's good to see you, bro. I'm doing good. How about you? Pedro Enrique from Brazil. Great to see you, buddy. You don't speak English. That's okay. Obrigado, amigo. Boa noche. Rich says they're live wire. There it is. That's right, brother. Bubble says, do you know the song Shout of the Devil? Shout. I know it in my head, yeah. down, 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 down. Something like it's been a long time. Justin, nah, buddy. It's a Jackson, homie. Jackson's all day. Birdo says, what plugin or effects are you using? Birdo, I'm using Amplitude 5. That's the best one. Too Fast for Love, that's a good riff too. John talking about Valley of the Kings, Bloomer, that's a great one. Tomas talking about Breaking the Law, that's old classic. Boogeyman asks, do you know the song Fire and Fury? I know, I've heard of it, yeah. I know a little bit of it too. Beerzak says, just skip my comment, did I? I'm sorry, but I got a lot of comments. He says, know any Deftones? I sure don't, buddy. I don't know any Deftones. Good band though. Then he said, oh, Van Halen, Run with the Devil. That one I know. That's about all I know, but I don't know everything. I know a little bit. James talking about Sabotage in memory of Chris Oliva. Saputra, good to see you there. Dio says Livewire that I know is running a kick. I don't think I've heard the Kicks version of it, or the Kicks song called Livewire. I remember Don't Close Your Eyes and Light My Fuse. I remember them doing the Livewire one, but that might have been earlier. Paul says, can you post a picture guitar on your Discord? I will, yeah. You're welcome, Zach. Yeah, sorry if I missed those, buddy. I get a lot, man. Jeff says, dude's better than my guitarist. He's barely any hands. I feel you, man. I barely have any hands. Why isn't your guitar player any good then? I don't know. NIB, is that the one that goes, that's Travis Blake. How's NIB go? I forgot already. I don't remember. I never got into that old Black Sabbath, the Ozzy stuff. Some of it though, of course. Shoot, all right, we're doing, all right, and I think Zach, someone said Incarnata, so we'll do Symphony 40 and end with Incarnate. There it is. Zach said he wants to hear Incarnatus. You got it, buddy. We'll do Symphony 40 and Incarnatus, and I got to get out of here. It's been real for sure. But let's do Symphony 40, this old classic. Hope you enjoy it. Symphony 40 right there. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna do one more after that. We getting out of here. It's been a long day. I'm ready to chill out, man. Incarnatus. I got it right here. All right, let's do that. All right, a lot of comments here. Thank you so much, everybody. I don't even know where I left off. I might miss a few comments. We gotta figure this out. Okay, I think I remember that one right there. Oh, you're welcome, Berserk Zach. I'm sorry, but like I said, I get a ton of comments, man. James Brock says, you ever tuned out? Not any further than standard D on my guitars. When you have a Floyd Rose tremolo, it's very hard to, once you get the tuning, you don't mess with it, bro. You don't mess with it. However, I do have a Neural DSP plugin that I'm able to detune, like transpose it digitally. It's not the greatest, but it actually works when you're low stuff. But yeah, I've tuned down to like C, down lower to a standard C, and then I think maybe C flat, actually, which is wrong. There's no such thing as C flat. It's B. Yeah, I think I've gone as low as B, like a low B. You gotta say, my mind goes in about a million directions when I'm doing this, but yeah, with the transposer, I can do it. I've gone lower. Jake says, I think if we were stuck on a desert island on his Rick's album, the sheer amount of heat would. There you go, man. CD probably, get a little heat. You point the CD at the sun. Dude, like I said, Symphony 40 going hard. Yes, Buddy Winder's good to see you there, man. Thanks, JG. Bear say you actually read all my comments. He says 2 or 3 minutes. That's true, man. We get a lot of comments. I get a lot of comments. I get a lot of comments on my videos. I get a lot of emails, messages, all over the place, man. It's a lot going on right now. A lot going on. But I appreciate all your patience. James says, how can I find your album? First, easiest place is right here on my YouTube channel, James. Just go to my YouTube channel and look for the releases tab. It's right there. If you have iTunes or Apple Music, you can get it there. Also, if you have Amazon Music, you can get it there. And plenty of other places, like Pandora Radio, I think, and a few other, every streaming service, essentially, except Spotify. I don't do Spotify yet. Working on it. Thanks, JG. Reference frame, Ash, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Joe Lonta said, what's this tune? I heard it before. It's called Symphony 40. Frank N, thanks. Pizza. Man, no pizza till Wednesday. Thanks, Gary. Appreciate that, man. Donald James, no, that's based off Mozart right there. Reference frame is a classical guy. I would love to see that. Donald James likes Symphony 41 too. That's a nice one. James Barton, thank you, buddy. Berserk, appreciate you, man. Much love to you, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. John says the newest Shining Forces album is damn good. Dang, man. So many bands out there, man. I tell you. Like I've said before, man. I wish I had nothing to do in my life and just be able to listen to music all day and all night, man. It's so much out there, man. But it's so hard to catch up with everything. There's so many good ones, man. There's another band we heard the other day. It was pretty good, too. Wings of Steel or something. They're a new band out there. They're pretty good. I just don't have time. Man, even my iTunes playlist as it is, just my old stuff that I used to listen to, is off the chain. I probably have like 500 albums in. Bubble said it snowed where she lives. Likes to go outside in school. I was freezing like an ice cube. Yikes. Yeah, it's going to get cold here. It's like going to get in the low 30s tonight. It's crazy. Jenny, Bo, Benny, thanks for subscribing. Antonio Leon, muchos gracias. Nathan Schmidt talking 7-6. Berta said, Rick, how do you do it if there's arpeggios in the sweep solo? If there's arpeggios, I do the sweep. I don't do sweeps as much as I used to. I don't do as much as I used to, and I think sweeps just, they're cool here and there, but too much sweeping is too boring. Too much. Everyone can do it. Everyone does it. But I'll do some sweep stuff. If the song requires it, I'll throw it in there. Hey, you talking about Dio Fever Dreams? What's that? I stopped getting Dio albums probably after Lock Up the Wolves, man. So I'm not too familiar with Dio stuff after that, to be honest. I don't recall that song. John T says, thanks, brother. Always a pleasure. Thank you, John. Low Slow Slow says, Rick Renstrom for GTA 6 radio. That sounds wonderful. Now that it delayed it, I might have a chance. Reference says, Symphony 40 always makes people cry. That's a good one there. Donald James says, Chris Oliva was tuned to C. Well, dang, man, that's low, bro. Who would have thought that? I don't ever know. D's the lowest I read. D felt good for me. And it made me, when I was writing songs, it made its things sound different. There you go. Juji knows. Rick Renstrom's Incarnitas Carnitas. That's what they're doing. Zachary Barry, what's up, dude? James says C sharp, C flat, C minor, C saw. You know that's right, man. Juji says, you know what's so musical about ice skating? What's that? Low Slow says, let's get 400 likes. True that. Henri K loves some Megadeth. I've been playing this Megadeth quite a bit today. And they're 18, I know too much. Oh, there you go. Juji said, if you don't like C sharp, you'll be flat. That's what's up. Yeah, it's like the B sharps. If you ever watch The Simpsons, they had a musical equivalent of B sharps. B sharp and C flat is the same thing. It don't exist. Always made the blade. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Birdo says, I'm new here, Rick. Yeah, every single song I do, buddy, is my own. And this next one is definitely another original for you. Obito Simp, I'm doing great, buddy. How about you? Pheasant, hello. Pheasant, thank you for hanging with us. Frank saw Zach Sabbath and Zach Brown. I heard they're back on tour, man. That's pretty cool. Zach's a killer player, man. Kevin says, what do you think of Wolfgang? I love Wolfgang. That kid is amazing. He's honestly amazing, man. I've watched, he did an interview with Rick Beato the other day. And man, it just makes you smile. Every time I look at Wolfgang and he starts talking about things, it makes me smile, man. It's really good, you know. Not too many people in this world do that for me. But Wolfgang Van Halen does that for me. It's pretty cool. Juju says, play Song I Quit. Probably tomorrow. We got to get out of here. We'll do Incarnitas for sure. John says, Wings of Steel is legend in the making. Yeah, they're killer, man. Classic metal right there. Frank says needs to play with his dad guitar all the time. Oh, does he? Dang, there you go. Devin Lee knows Tough Funk. That's what's up. Thank you, Antonio. Frank, I says always, Dio's the best. Bubble says, my mom saw this Elf on the Shelf. There you go. Those are always good. Christian Busta Leon, he says, my first time watching, I'm working on improv solo, but after watching it, I think I'm going to quit again. Just kidding. You motivate me. I love to see that, buddy. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate it. I do have a song. I actually have a song called No Excuse, I Quit. And it's a fun one. Donald knows it. 3VC, Aya Horace. Thanks, Frank. Stardust like that smoke underwater. James said EB ain't sharp. That's how I remember it. That's right. Yeah, there's no E sharp and there's no B sharp. It's E to F and B to C. Half note. Or half note. Pella got the count 409. James said, did you see Eddie's guitar, the Frankenstein? So yeah. That's amazing, right? White Trash Beautiful, thanks for the jewels, bro. Appreciate that. All right, I got to get out of here. So this is the last song of the night. This one's called Incarnatus, which is Latin for incarnate or incarnation. All right, let's get it. Make sure, again, this is the last song of the night. I'm going to get out of here after this. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button if you're having a good time. I do put videos out every single day. I go live 5 times a week, sometimes more. But this week, I think we're going 6 times. I'm taking Friday off, but I'll be screaming every night otherwise. But if this song doesn't make you subscribe, I really don't know what else would, and I do appreciate you hanging out nonetheless. So check it out, Incarnatus. that's enough for me, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. A great show. Good times were had. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you had a good time. We got a good amount of subscribers tonight. So thank you everyone for all the support. I truly appreciate it. We're going to hit these comments real quick and then close up this shop. Stardust, no, that's the last song, so enjoy it. Aaron Reyes, thank you, buddy. Randall Benson, if you had to jam with Billy Grazi Day from Biohazard or Ray Porcelli from Youth Today, who would it be? I don't know. I guess Biohazard. I've heard of them. I never heard of Youth Today, so I guess Biohazard. Aaron Reyes, thanks, buddy. James Brock, appreciate you, man. Dog Eating House, how you been, dog? Thank you, James. Jake says, so glad to be here. I'm grateful for being part of this community. I can't thank you enough for you. We got it, brother. Appreciate you, man. Donald James says, the delay is perfect. That's what we try. Travis, thank you, buddy. Ron A, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Dog, appreciate you there. Thank you, Juji. John says, thanks for your continued devotion to the music and your fans. You deserve every blessing that will come your way. Totally stoked to see you back, actually. Thank you, John. Appreciate you, my friend. Barito says, good night. Thanks for your awesome night. You're welcome, my friend. Take care tonight. Travis, thanks for subscribing, dude. Ron A, thank you, buddy. Jake says, guys, help. My dog wants attention. Is attacking me with kisses. I don't know, man. Slim Pickens, thanks for the jewels, buddy. I appreciate that. Bread, hello, thank you. Nevada Food, thank you so much for subscribing. Floating Rabbit, thank you, man. Alabama Mass, hello. Garoto de Ilha, he says those riffs are burning. Thank you, friend. Muff Eater, thank you. Ron A, thank you so much, bud. Dean in the house says smooth as usual. Enjoy your music. It's different, good, different. Thank you, Dean. Reinhardt, thank you, sir. Bubbles, there you go. Sarana Kazja, there you go, thank you. Vadi Jundi, hello, bro. Vitor Costa, of Brazil. Obrigado, amigo. Reference frame, merci beaucoup, my friend. Mon frère, take care. Lilu Rose, good night to you. Thanks for hanging out. Neptune 8 said, almost hit your goal. Hey, close enough, man. It's all good. Sometimes we hit it, sometimes we don't, man, but it's all good. And you hanging out with me is the most important thing. Always, always, always. All right, that's enough for me, y'all. Thank you so much. Thanks to the mods. Appreciate each and all your support out there. I'm going to go sit on the couch and just do nothing for a good hour or two. I'm tired today. Long day today. Mondays are the worst. As most of you know, people get a case of them Mondays. Grady, what's up, dude? Good to see you, buddy. I'll be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. once again. So make sure you subscribe, hit your notifications on. And, oh, shoot, man. Neptune says, play any Bach lately? I do have a Bach piece, a little bit that I do. We'll come back tomorrow, buddy. I'll play some Toccata and Fugue in D minor if you like that. But, yeah, I got to get out of here anyway. But thank you so much for hanging out. I want you all to stay safe out there. I want you to be be good to each other and take care of each other. It's all we have in this world. And we'll see you tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Looking forward to it. Let's shred tomorrow. Have a great one, everybody. And thank you, Neptune A, for that last shot there. I appreciate you, brother. Take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Sorry, I said puppy.